Hi everyone, and in this video I will talk about I will introduce about the main project background that we are implementing public procurement. So let me talk about the general project background and the main areas of support that projects will bring to each country. So let me start with the initial situation. Sustainable public procurement and eco-labels have gained significant importance in Southeast Asian region during recent years. With the support of IKI, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines have already successfully started to introduce green public procurement systems and eco-labeling schemes. However, the progress of implementation varies from country to country due to a set of different factors. There is great potential to introduce greenhouse gas emissions through green public procurement and eco-labeling in the region, since the public sector has an immense purchasing power. Since countries in Southeast Asia region have similar product range experience with experiences with green public procurement can be transferred to or replicated directly from one country in the region to another. Thailand is taking up the role as a pioneer and supports other countries in the region. Vietnam has also published strategies to promote and establish eco-labels for several years. Cambodia, Laos, Bhutan, and Myanmar are still at the beginning of this process. None of later countries have established an eco-label, passed a GPP-related law, or developed a strategy to integrate sustainability criteria into public procurement. So let me describe a short information about the project that we are doing. The project will support the development and implementation of eco-labels and sustainable consumption and production patterns, particularly in the field of public procurement in 5 Asia developing countries with the support of Thailand. The project activities will be adapted to the specific country context and requirements within the framework of sustainable consumption and production. The activities focus on strengthening institutions, including the provision of technical training courses to government officials, knowledge transfers, including the activities focus on strengthening institutions, including the provision of technical training courses to government officers, knowledge transfer, and drafting integrated policy solutions on a regional level. This includes regional workshops for knowledge transfer between different implementation partners, as well as stakeholders meeting to define cross-border core criteria for eco-labels and GPP in the Asian Economic Community. Asian Economic Community. It is planned to support partner institutions in the different countries with the integration of climate-friendly and low-carbon criteria into eco-labels through capacity development and awareness raising. This will be done with training courses, chain to general practices, and analyzing international green public procurement best practices. And the main areas to support like legal frameworks, communication systems, and appropriate incentive mechanisms are established to address the particular climate relevant products and services within the framework of public sustainable procurement and the environmental labor system in the target countries. Strategies for sustainable public procurement are prepared, and environmental labor type 1 are supported in the partner countries at the institution level. Mutual recognition of environmental labels in the target countries has improved, and the expected results as following. This project will continue to the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions by continuing to develop and establish policy instruments and policy frameworks in the area of sustainable consumption and production to promote a low carbon economy. In particular, environmental labels, sustainable public procurement, as well